Welcome back in one of the Bears Shopper Plays YouTube channel. Today is Friday, January 24th, and I'm back breaking down some more college basketball plays for you guys. Currently 1-1 on the Thursday night. The winner was Louisiana Tech, won by 10 points, had a -5.5 going up against Western Kentucky. Loser so far is Sean Newman, the point guard, second leading guy, assist this season in college basketball. Only had 5, I believe, in the game. Pretty good line, too. 7.5 is what I got it at. I think is up to 8.5 by the game time, but thought it was a really good line. He just didn't get it done tonight. That's okay. 1-1 start. We are in trouble, though, with San Francisco. It was a one-point game throughout most of the first half. St. Mary's just locked down on defense to end the half. They couldn't miss a shot. San Francisco, the shots they were making, they disappeared. And now we're coming out of half. It is 5-12 run for St. Mary's. We're down by 17 points. We need to start making shots. We need to play better defense. Don't know why my graphics messed up on the 44 and 44. It's kind of pissing me off. But other than that, 500 day. It does look like Marcus Williams will go over the 3.5. He had 3 at the half. He just needs 1 more in the second half. So most likely a 2-2 day. I would love a 3-1 day. Maybe San Francisco gets us a backdoor cover in that game going up against St. Mary's. But St. Mary's, for the last 3 years, this is what they've been able to do. It's just been get a 10-point lead and just suffocate them on the defensive side. That's exactly what's happening in this game. San Francisco can't do anything offensively. They were falling early. They're not falling anymore. They're in trouble. They're just straight up in trouble. But we'll see if they can bounce back from that. We're going to start with the Friday games now. Villanova going up against Marquette. Villanova is not a very good team. They have been playing decent this season. I mean, they started out the season horribly. They had 4 losses in the first 7 games. Then they routed off, I think, 8 or 9 in a row. Then they've lost 3 of the last 4 games starting conference play. They took a horrible loss at home against Georgetown. We were on Georgetown plus 10.5. I don't see any way they cover the spread here against Marquette. Marquette's -9.5. Villanova has 1 player. If you shut him down, you're going to win this game by 25 points. Now, to shut down Eric Dixon, it's not easy at all. You got to double team him. You got to triple team him. I mean, even a double team probably won't work against him. He's the leading scorer in the NCAA this season. I am going to take him for my player prop, but you shut him down, this Villanova team, they can't score. So I do think Marquette, with the defense that they showed in their last game, they're going to dominate in this game going up against Villanova. They're coming off a 59-point game against Seton Hall, gave up 59, scored 76. They've been like that all season long. They're a good scoring team. They play great team defense. They're going to feed off the energy of the home court. -9.5, single-digit spread at home for one of the best teams in the country. I will take that. Marquette -9.5 as the play. Next play, we're going to be Road Warriors. And I've said some horrible, horrible things about Purdue. Turns out I was kind of correct. I was kind of right because I took Ohio State on the member side. Wanted to take them on the money line, took them plus 7.5. Ohio State was down by 14 points in the first half. Come out in the second half going like a 28-3 run because Purdue, they can't score if you shut down Coughlin, if you shut down Smith. They cannot score. Michigan is way better than Ohio State this season in basketball. Michigan also, you can make a debate, better than Ohio State in football. But that's a different discussion. Michigan's going to dominate this game, I think. Now, I am going to put it as a close game because it is at Purdue. Usually at home, it's a very tough environment to play. Michigan going on the road, it could be tough. It's college basketball. It's environment, and those players are going to be pumped up after losing a game going up against Ohio State in their last game. And that game was at home, by the way, for Purdue. So that's a really tough loss for them. I like Michigan in this game to at least cover the spread. I do think they're going to win this game outright. They just have the better athletes on the floor. Danny Wolf down low, Golden down low. They're going to dominate the paint. They're going to take away Coughlin, Wren. That's going to make Lawyer and Smith try to shoot on the outside. Those guys are decent. They're not great. They'll make you some threes, but this Michigan defense has been decent all season long as well. They're scoring 85-plus points per game on the offensive side. Danny Wolf's going to be a big problem down low. If he can clear out the paint, this game will easily be won by Michigan, but we'll see what happens. I think if Purdue leaves Michigan in this game for long enough, they're going to eventually win this game outright. But I'm going to take the 4.5 points on the road just to be safe. But I do think Michigan finds a way to win this game outright. I'm going to take them plus 4.5 as the play. Let's go to the player props for tomorrow. We are going to be starting with the best scoring player in college basketball this season. Eric Dixon of Villanova did not play his first game against Villanova. I thought he moved on, but it turns out he's just suspended for 1 game, and then he played the next game and dropped like 50 points. But this is the guy we're going to be taking for the first play. He's scoring 24.9 points per game, 5.1 rebounds, 2.2 assists. So he's definitely not dishing out a lot of shots, but he has taken 13-plus shots in 9 consecutive games for Villanova. He scored 20-plus points in 6 of the last 7 games that they've been in. So this guy is no stranger to putting up 20-plus points. It's going up against a pretty good Marquette team. They're going to be on the road in this game going up against Marquette, but I have no problem taking Eric Dixon with the big number. If you've watched him play, you know some players look different. Some players look different. The shot looks different. The stroke looks different. Whenever they put the ball up, it looks like it's going in the hole every single time. That's what Eric Dixon is. He's an NBA caliber player. Don't know if he's going to make it in the NBA, but he is definitely an NBA caliber player. I do expect him to be effective in this game, even if Marquette double teams him. I'm going to go over the total points for him as the first player prop. For the second player prop tonight, we're going to go to Michigan. And I mentioned Danny Wolf several times because he's going to be the difference maker in this game. I really do think that. Coffin Rin's incredible for Purdue. He was that way last year for them. He was like starting to be a superstar. This year, I think he is a superstar for Purdue. He's their leading scorer. He's the energy guy for them. But Danny Wolf, a guy who really wasn't talked about last year, led that charge in March Madness, came over to Michigan. He has been very, very good for Michigan this season, getting his first action in a Power 4 conference. I love him here over his total rebounds. I do think he clears out the paint in this game. I'm going to guess it's going to be 9.5 rebounds going up against Purdue, averaging 10.2 rebounds per game, 12.5 points. He does have a three-point shot. He steps out there, takes a couple threes per game. So if you like the threes, I don't hate the threes in this game, over 1.5. He has hit 2+ threes in 4 of the last 6 games. So if you like the three-pointers, I would go there. But this guy loves to rebound. He's had 10+ rebounds in 6 of the last 8 games he's been in. I think it's going to be 9.5 in this game. Purdue's not the best shooting team in the world, and neither is Michigan. So I like the over rebounds here. I think he gets a couple offensive rebounds, does the rest of the work on the defensive side. Give me the over 9.5 rebounds in this game as the final play of the day. Let's go over to the recap graphic. We're going to be taking Marquette at home -9.5. I just don't think Villanova has the talent to keep up with Marquette on the road there. Michigan +4.5. I think they win the game outright, but I'm going to take the points just to be safe here. Eric Dixon over his total points. My guess would be 21.5. I mean, we might get lucky at 20.5, but 21.5 is my guess. And then Danny Wolf over his total rebounds, 9.5 would be my guess there. But again, we might get lucky, get 8.5 as the final play of the day. Guys, that's going to do it for the NCAA basketball picks and props for Friday, January 24th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please share, drop a like on this video, and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.